Hello folks, we're your hosts, Ava
and Gother, and welcome to this year's
Campion's Got Talent.
Now, as some of you know, Campion's Talent Show has been going on for quite a few years, but this year is special. Because we can't hang out in person, our contestants have handed in videos of themselves, showcasing their special talents. This is going to be Campion's first ever virtual talent show.
Well, would you look at that? Even in the middle of pandemic, Campion's kids have persevered with their hard work. Great job, guys.
Now, without further ado, let's introduce our first contestant.
Here is Alpana Kall. Alpana has been dancing ever since she was 4 years old. She's learned many different styles like ballet, contemporary, hip-hop, jazz, and Indian classical. Out of all that she's learned, she enjoys Indian classical, or to be more precise, Kathak, because it helps her connect with her roots. Today, Alpana will be performing a Kathak fusion dance. Take it away, Alpana!
ना वो अखियां रूहानी कहीं, ना वो चेहरा नूरानी कहीं, कहीं दिल वाली बातें भी ना वो सजरी जवाब कहीं। जग घूमे थारे जैसा ना कोई, जग घूमे थारे जैसा ना कोई। ना तो हंसना रुमानी कहीं, ना तो खुशबू सुहानी कहीं, ना वो रंगली यादें देखी, ना वो प्यारी सी नादानी कहीं। जैसी तू है वैसी रहना, जग घूमे ऐसा ना कोई, जग घूमे थारे जैसा ना कोई, जग घूमे थारे जैसा ना कोई, जग घूमे थारे जैसा ना कोई।
Such a fun and creative spin on the traditional Kathak choreography. Give it up for Alpana and her swagger moves. Sheesh!
Right, Ava? What an elegant performance of Indian classical dancing. Up next, we have Miss Adrana doing a cover of Tom Waits' Hold On, with Mr. Beyondich doing the instrumentals. This song was originally released in 1999, and the duo does a great rendition of it 22 years later. Take it away!
They hung up a sign in our old town. If you live it up, you will live it down. So she left Monte Rio's son, just like a bullet leaves a gun, with the charcoal eyes and Monroe. Well, the moon was gold in her hair like wind. She said, don't look back, just come on, Jim. Oh, you gotta hold on, baby, gotta hold calling outside a 99-cent store. She closed her eyes and started swinging. Well, it's so hard to dance that way when it's cold and there's no music. When your old hometown seems so far away, and it's sad it keeps on a record playing a song called Hold On, Hold On. Baby, gotta hold on. I'll take my hand, I'm standing right here. Gotta hold on. Hold on, hold on. Baby, gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. Gotta hold on.
Wow, great performance. A round of applause. Coming up, we have Larisa Kaba. She will be performing Fuyo no Hanashi, or for my Given fans, Mofuyu-san. When asked about any interesting facts about her, Larisa told us she was afraid of spiders. Same, sis. Anyway, without further ado, Larisa Kaba.
incredible one-woman's performance by Larissa. Vocals and instruments, she really is giving these bands a run for their money.
Wow, and played with such passion. Give it up for Larissa, guys.
Now we have Dylan Richard performing a cover of Bags by Clairo.
Every second counts. I don't wanna talk to you anymore. All these little games, you can call me by the name I gave you yesterday. Yeah. Every minute counts. I don't wanna watch TV anymore. Can you figure me out? Just doing the waste more time on the couch. Can you see me? I'm waiting for the right time. I can't read you, but if you want the pleasure's all mine. Can you see me using everything to hold back? I guess this could be worse, walking out the door with your bags. 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 Pour your glass of wine. Mitchell told me I should be just fine. Cases under the bed. Spill it open, let it rush to my head. I don't wanna be forward. I don't wanna cut corners. Savor this with everything I have inside of me. I'm not the type to run. I know we're having fun, but what's the rush? Kiss and then my cheeks are so flushed.
Wow, Dylan, awesome performance. Who knew Campion had so many great singers tucked away in its corners?
Our next contestant is none other than Mr. Stover. He will be making 2 appearances in this talent show, but for his first performance, he will be playing an electric guitar take on Saint Germain by DJ Cam Quartet. Let's get the curtains rolling. Take it away, Mr. Stover. Wow, I am blown away. Round of applause for Mr. Stover.
Taking a break from the music, now we have Ishrat Aishi showing us her very own poem called Burn to the End. Ooh.
Hello everyone, my name is Ishrat and I will be presenting my spoken word poem, Burn to the End. Pungent tasting palm, singed from a broken stove. The sun dined on her pain and quickly turned dried tears into a humid flood, drowning the memory of a sick, pale moon. her ancient tropical skin against the hard stone floor, jaw locked in acidity and blood coursing through unknown veins, until help came and insignificant flies whizzed through the air and escaped through the stained, greasy walls. Dead cellular screens sprout from crushed mustard seeds as the fields of sunrays outside balter in whines of a loveless life, dejectedly fluttering against the steaming plants, tired of opening their buds, the hazel faces painted with shining sweat. The crooked stream runs like a broken bone, tattered and cracked at every crevice in the dry ground below the murky waters. It seems like the only life that fills the lacuna between purpose and potential is hope. The only way to thrive in the sheer emptiness of hatred is to give love. A rest with life's sour bruises only leads to a much bitter ending. If we knew what it felt like to be broken to the point where no words would ever do us justice, if only sweet was a flavor we could afford to taste, because we all know that out there will always be someone living a life much harder than we are. What would it feel like to bank our feelings under gritted teeth, trying to grind our way through only to lower our gaze from liberty? Eyes the shade of shame, possibility kept captive in the roots of rage, ever desperate to crumble hearts of stone. Her time felt runny. The minutes' confident shoulders drooped like a melted popsicle, its solidified state surrendering to loss. The hour sagged below the minute, like the spring of youth cut off its stem. Her smile, ripe with age, let a last brittle whisper escape before her exhausted soul was finally able to breathe. Lost to nubivagant eyes, reflect the sudden crack of thoughts, unable to comprehend the gravity soon to pull all of us below. I still stand today, thankful every day it was not me. Thank you for listening.
Wow, what a beautiful poem. Really makes you think, doesn't it?
Coming up, we have Mr. Russo. I think the dance speaks for itself. So without further ado, here's Mr. Russo. Great moves. Give it up for Mr. Russo.
Next up is Julie Ha. She's showing us a cover of Talk to the Moon by Bruno Mars, a very nice song that a lot of you probably heard from TikTok. Take it away.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. I want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I have. You're all I have. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Whoa, I'm feeling like I'm famous, the talk of the town. They say I've gone mad, I've gone mad, but they don't know what I know. 'Cause when the sun goes down, yeah, they're talking back. Someone's talking back. Whoa. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on
those are some great vocals we just heard. Nice work.
Next, we have Vicky Nguyen, who will be quoting her performance choice title, clicking circles to weeb songs for 3 minutes straight. She will be using a program called Osu. Now, for those who don't know, Osu is a rhythm game where you perform different clicking, motions, and curves with your mouse, drawing tablet, and keyboard to match the beat of songs. As a person who's tried and failed to play Osu, I can say without a doubt it takes great talent to be able to play. Vicky only started playing at the beginning of quarantine, and she's rocking it. Now, without further ado, here's Vicky Nguyen smashing the life out of her keyboard to bring you an energetic and beautiful Osu performance. Honestly, Vicky, how are your fingers not broken yet? Give it up for her amazing performance, guys.
Now we have Campion's very own Mr. Stover performing a second song and showing off his amazing guitar skills. He's playing Black Rain by A.A. Bondi. Let's see what he has in store for us.
Black rain, don't fall on me. Can't you see I'm doing my best? Black rain, don't fall on me. When I lay to take my rest. And love that don't die, it just goes from girl to girl. Town to town, rose to rose, all around the world, like ghosts upon a breeze, the town of elegy.
Wow, that performance just goes on to show that even teachers have their own special talents. Great job, Mr. Stover.
Last but not least, we have Navrati Bajwa. She will be performing her original spoken word called The Fish's Narrative. Navrati's work is so amazing that one of her poems has even been selected to be published in a national anthology titled Intuition. Let's get right into it with Navrati and her piece called The Fish's Narrative.
Hi, my fellow camping students. My name is Nivriti, and today I'm going to be reciting a poem called Fish Narrative, which I wrote myself. Clear the waters used to be, all the oceans and the seas, before humans invaded it, leaving us no chance but to quit. Do you know what happened to us? Our lives changed in a swish, and hard it has become to breathe for us, with all the plastics in our house, and thus, we have all started dying away, but you can't keep your garbage at bay. The deadly feeling of being stuck in a net. You haven't felt, I bet. No one has seen our tears, blending with the water for years. Instead of food, we get empty cans to eat. Had to take care of us, you cheat. Chemicals all around. In our own home, every day we drown. I know I can't speak, but it's true. I have feelings just like you do. No one ever hears my pain. This is also, I know, going to go in vain. Thank you. And with that, I would like to encourage all of you listening today to switch to greener options wherever possible and cut the usage of plastics. Our small efforts can help save the lives of many voiceless creatures.
Incredible words straight from the deep blue sea. A strong message. Give it up for Navrati.
And that concludes this year's talent show. Thanks for tuning in to
Campion's Got Talent.